Good morning. Is the sound working on here? I hope so. May 15th, Saturday, 2:21. Oh, pushing around 9:15, 9:20 this morning on the Wildcat Strong Labatt's Beer, Canadian brewed and made. I'm hoping to attempt today to show anyone who's interested how to load, light, and unload charcoal furnace. If you're unfamiliar with these things, they're the best way to get your charcoal burning for your barbecue. There's the leftovers of my last meal. This is my dirty kitchen. I call it my dirty kitchen because it's outside and it gets dusty and dirty. But I keep the grill clean and I cook with the best. The best. Canadian made. That's right, in Quebec, Canada. Charcoal. Charcoal's the only way to go. We got this, the backyard grill. We got my little Napoleon gas. She's a little dirty, and I love it. But you don't get the flavor off the gas. You get it off the charcoal. And there's a trick to lighten the charcoal. It's a little tricky sometimes. So I'm going to try to put a video out there that I'm going to advise you try this at home. Because you're going to like the flavor it brings. It brings the flavor out of the food, I'm telling you. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take the leftovers. I bought this at dollar store for $3.99. And that's where everything goes, and it cleans my little Weber Hibachi barbecue out. And you can screen the ashes out and save the leftover charcoal. See that? And that charcoal's still good. It's reusable all the way. You can reuse that. That's just clean charcoal now. And I'm going to pour that off. It's only going to take a minute. Into my fan and pie plate. That's right. Just like that. And then I'm going to put that back on the barbecue where it belongs. This thing just sits right inside of there. Top of the grill. But it lets me reuse the charcoal. This is my charcoal furnace. You got to get one of these if you don't already have one. They're available just about everywhere. This is a small one because that's a small one too. I'm only cooking for one. But what you do first is you take it and you flip it upside down. And I place it on that. And then I take my charcoal bag and I cut a strip off of the top. And then I cut these all into little patches. Little 4x4 strips, say. And that's what's gonna light the grill and get her going. You cut up a whole bunch of little pieces like this, which I'm going to try and show you. I don't want this to be boring. I want it to be informational for you folks. But I don't know how to pause and edit. I'm working on it. But I cut them all into little strips like this. And I crumple them all up like that. And I cut my furnace upside down, remember? Shallow part there. And I just drop a whole bunch of this. I load this part of the cylinder. The primer caps. The little pieces of firewood. That's what's going to get your charcoal going. This is charcoal infused paper. And it's really good to go. So, you just get them up like this, crumple them up like that, and you fill that little hole. Fill that little hole. go like this, and it happens to be fast. You get back to your beer if you get her done on time. That's all you need, folks, is just a little bit of these. You're going to make some delicious. I'm telling you. I got an old friend that used to own a propane store. And then I saved my weekly receipts from the grocery store. And I put them in there too. But my friend owned a propane shop. Said he'd rather cook a hot dog over the tailpipe of his gasoline engine than eat anything cooked off of a propane barbecue. So you see, we've got that filled up pretty good now. We do. Leftover eyeglass washers. That's upside down. But I take my screen and I place it like that, upside down on the grill. Because now, how am I going to do this, folks? How am I going to do this? Is I can pick it up like this, and I can dump it upside down like that, without all those little pieces of paper falling out. And I'm going to place it back in there. Now the rest is easy. We just fill the rest of the chamber up with the charcoal. You gotta be kidding, it's that easy. No, I wasn't kidding. And I got my scooper, and it's black because it's charcoal. And I fill up one little cup at a time, and I just dump it right in there. Right in there like that. Then I take the old ones from the other day, and I dump them in there, because they're still good to go. We can still cook with them. Do another one of these. Get some more in there. You want to fill that right to the top. Too easy just to turn the valve on and push the button and away you go. This takes as long as this video takes. Load this thing, then we can light it. Look at that. We're basically loaded right up now. Right to the rim. See that? Hope you can see that. And there's these ports all around the sides. And I'm going to stick my little lighter in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Well, I got one of them going. And you can see the smoke pouring off of that now. And seriously, it's going to smoke until the paper's gone. And the paper's not going to take long. And then in about 20 minutes, it's going to look like a jet engine at nighttime, roaring. And when it looks like that, you just get your old mitt on here, and you pick it up, see the flames coming out of there? It don't smoke like that for long, that's just the paper smoking, seriously. And you dump it upside down, and put your grill on. It's that easy. A little bit of fire coming out, so you got to pay attention. But it's going to be delicious. Way better than the propane or the natural gas. So, look at this baby. Lit up like a fucking light bulb. See the flames coming out the sides? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's going to be on soon. So stay tuned, and I'll try to give you an update here in a bit.